Hi everyone, Nevada Nail Person, and today I wanted to share what I picked up from WetNWild Spring into the Wild collection for 2016. Got some of the makeup, got the nail polish. The only thing I didn't get, and I'll start off by saying that, is there were some kind of temporary tattoos that you would apply. Not interested in that. And they also had some eyeliners, little liquid eyeliners with the brush on. Not interested in that as well. And it wasn't, I'm not a big fan of liquid eyeliner, especially with the brush, but in particular the shades, it was very spring pink, light blue, things I wouldn't wear. So the things I did pick up, it's actually what I'm wearing now. Not really a little bit out of my comfort zone, but let's discuss. So first off, I found there was two palettes in this collection. This one is called the New Romantics, and this one is To Indio I Go Go. To Indio I Go Go. So, typical WetNWild consistency as far as polishes. Out of these two, there's only one that's kind of a matte, and it's this purple shade in Teodio I Go. And these all three are shimmer. And what I have on my eyes is a combination of the white for the brow bone all over the lid, the purple matte crease, and from this palette, the New Romantics, the pink, I have all over my lid. And since that was a little bit bright, I also pulled out my Naked Basics. There's a black eyeshadow, and just put a little bit in the corner and underneath my eyes just to deepen it up, because it was quite shimmery and quite bright. So overall it looks like a blue eyeshadow on me, but it's really a combination of purple and pink. So purple up and pink on the eyelid. So that's how that turned out. So not exactly my fave, but I really like this shade. I'd like to do something with this. This is in Teodio I Go, and it's like a goldish shade. And it's really pretty. It looks like you could use it as a highlighter as well, like on your cheek. So why not? So two eyeshadow palettes. Then there were, and they're limited edition, then there are 3 WetNWild geometric highlighting powders. So, and they're really pretty. I mean, if you look at them, it's interesting shapes. So this is the one I have on today. So I'll just swatch that overall. And you don't pick up a lot of product. The consistency reminds me very much of those ombre blushes. So here's this one, which is Where the Dreamers Go. So you can see there's really not much pigmentation. It's enough for, everyday wear with going to the office. I mean, you don't want to be a disco bomb, but this is the palette itself. And this was the eyeshadow palette. So you can see it's very similar. So that was this one, Where the Dreamers Go. So I'd say that's the lightest of the bunch. Oh, they give you a little brush with it too, but I don't think I would ever use that. Then there's this one, which would probably be pinker. This is called Desert Explorations. And let's try this one out. I'm just killing my thumbnail. This thumbnail has been horrible lately. So here's what it looks like on its own. So let's swatch that. So you're not getting that much. So it's more of a nude shimmer. Wow, I'm really not picking up a lot on here. And I'm rubbing really, really hard. So there it is. That's about as deep as I can get it right here. So I guess out of the bunch, I mean, in person I could see more of a pinkish highlight, but it's very, very faint. Um, so again, it reminds me very much of those ombre blushes um, that were released at Target. And this one is called Sun Ceremony. And this looks like it'll be golder, the golder shade out of the bunch. So let's see. So I'm pressing really pretty hard. And we'll go right there. Yeah, it's more gold. A little bit more even. So, could barely see it, but it's more of a gold highlight. So again, for everyday wear, it would be fine. And then there were 4 nail polishes that were released with this set. I use my nail rings with them. I don't have comparison swatches with me wearing it. I just picked this up and I want to get this video out as soon as possible because they're in the stores now. I was literally on my way to work and needed to pick up Advil. So at 7:30 in the morning I was picking up this entire Wet n Wild collection. So look for it. So let's start with this nail polish. This is called Breeze on By, and I would say it's that beautiful blue. Has a hint of purple in it, so would we call this blurple almost? But it's a beautiful shade of blue. Classic Wet n Wild formula with that wide brush. I'm very happy with the formula on this. I don't think they're re-promotes, or if they are, they're calling them by other names. So this name doesn't sound familiar to me, but it's certainly a beautiful shade of blue. Then we have our purple, which is Layout in Lavender. That's 2 coats on the nail ring. It was a great formula, no issues. Really enjoyed this color. Really, really nice. This shade is called Love Fest. This one was a little bit streaky. 2 coats on the nail ring. So it was a nice shade, nice bubblegummy pink. A little bit lighter than a bubblegum pink, if you know what I mean. But a nice shade as well. And then the favorite for last, this is called Kiss My Mints, which is an aqua blue green. More of a green. So it's mint, actually, is the best way to describe it. Mint is in the name. So can't wait to wear this. This is a beautiful shade. So happy to have all of them. I love Wet n Wild. That's so worth the money. Drugstore prices, great quality. So that's it. That was my entire Spring Into the Wild 2016 collection that I picked up. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.